Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited.
Sleep, sleep, sleep.
Hey, pretty boy. What do I gotta do to get a lovely pallor like yours?
The folk in this city, racial hygiene's as poor as their personal hygiene.
Well, well.
Hey, pretty boy. What do I gotta do to get a lovely
Descend on him. He was selling love talismans. Scandalous.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Kindness you made. Back there at
Youth these days. Yeah, but...
Oh!
They say some witches spy for the black ones.
Degeneracy, the downfall of civilization, moral decay.
Hello, long ears. You paid the tax.
Tax?
Witcher.
I want my...
There, take it.
Sure, second time around.
seen the new waitresses?
You worth seeing?
And how? Box of glasses for the lad.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door.
Very well.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room.
Let's go.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe. Splendid! Siggy Reuven awaits.
Hi, Whitehair. Nice
Yes?
fun you have.
I was made for loving. He doesn't blush. Off his hand and ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back offering and
He's all like a horse.
won't find any better from the Yoruba.
Easy, Cleaver.
Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye.
Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
Bloody hell.
I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah!
Orson Jr. sends his regards.
I need one of those! I killed him!
Don't worry, Snake. Got it? Damn it!
Gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing Happen's not here. He'd tan the hide on my arse for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
How are you, Reuven? Disappeared for a few years there, only to reappear here in Novigrad?
Oh, I've been here, there. Spent some time...
What did...
Sought oneness with nature. But I missed civilization, so I'm back. Aim to plant roots in Novigrad, become a respect...
I'm looking for Horson
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Horson? Find me first.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy?
It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people. And he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it, then.
I'll, look in on you tomorrow, Fran.
So how about we get
Sure. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind...
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other... I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's...
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What way?
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bug a bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house. Though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got nought to do with the casino officially. So careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Whoreson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
See if I can't find Whoreson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Whoreson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Listen, Dandelion's missing.
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgin. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him?
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn...
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick?
Of course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was.
I was beat.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask...
Maybe I can help.
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tribe. And...
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Be so kind as to follow me. Oh, Bart, stop that, now!
Mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hard. Bart.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better, but...
See me smiling?
Bart.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll.
Take note of that hole. We'll come... And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help.
Fine. I'll have...
You're not exactly, but...
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. All right. Ought to look...
I'm all ears.
Anyone's...
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thief.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the back?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents.
How much was it all worth?
Why the fuck do you care?
Know you too well for that.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlestick.
Shiny.
Take it the thieves got in through the...
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got...
Hole no. Boom. Hole. But look, won't go. But...
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead.
Yes. But...
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the...
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Once...
Now.
Boom.
Boom!
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience.
Try to track down the...
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonz, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something... I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own, even.
Should look around the sewers.
Have a few vials left. Got the formula, too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save you...
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffer. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer.
Hey, Bart, got a minute? I mean...
You mean?
One more time. Can't...
Siggy you like.
Why do you like Siggy?
Siggy good.
He locked you up, alone, underground.
When, but not much.
What about?
Rocks.
Rocks?
Rocks inter...
Anything
suspicious. Yeah.
The hissing.
But... His?
What?
Well...
What kind of hissing was it?
No. A hiss of...
Right.
Like...
A hissing rock. Oh.
Good. But... Time go...
Witcher's potions were vile. Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Dijkstra hired. Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Gold must be. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a wyvern oil. And... caramel? Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Need to burn the corpses. Otherwise, Dranners will never stop congregating. Maybe now the Dranners will go feed elsewhere. Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra. Got a minute?
I do.
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well?
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in...
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no...
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfur.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Know anything else about...
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who you...
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous.
Really?
About as much as I'd... All right. You inspect the pools on the right. I'll take the one...
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah.
Huh?
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel? Who's that?
Old coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush feud.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr.
Did you speak to him?
No.
So you didn't see Henkel? You saw an impersonator? Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Fine.
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some...
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
You bold, rough chicken.
Captured.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends. Footprints. Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer. A letter. And a bottle. A wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Ceres. 1245 to 1254. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Ciri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good. Stain. Wyvern oil. Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Potassium signed by one Kalkstain. Dijkstra and Triss. expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a... Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked...
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how could... If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your...
All right, I lied.
Heard of beasts that are half lion, half eagle. Maidens who are half fish. But you'll never convince me there's such a thing as a half-truth.
I'll give it a shot anyway. Didn't actually see Henkel, but Menge does have your trick.
Take it you learned this by...
Maybe.
You're hiding something. And that's one thing I... But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately. Though to my knowledge, he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding...
Doubt Menge will admit it.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much...
What's our past got to do?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one, namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good...
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know...
Dijkstra doesn't need...
Wise. I'd never choose his shoulder to cry. But we've strayed from our top.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold...
Thought as much.
Menge's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's Barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
That brothel, take a goat.
I say, I'm curious what my wife would say about that. I'm sick of it all. Another drifter in from Temeria. Another drifter in from Temeria.
Greetings. Give us a crown.
Duty calls.
Hard times we live in,
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
motherfucker!
Open up.
What are you offering? See you.
A terrible aversion towards witches.
You a vulgar one. I can see it in your face.
Glad you're here. Listen, took a look at the building and it does not look good.
Mean it could use a bit of paint and spackle?
I mean, it's a damn fortress. High walls, guards at the gate, armed men everywhere. We could never sneak in, and fighting our way in won't work. Menga would have had plenty of time to escape.
What do you suggest?
Take these shackles. Put them on me.
Mind explaining what this is all about?
Think. Bring the hunters the vile Triss Marigold. They won't just open the gate for you. They're likely to let you present her to Menga personally.
No way. Too risky.
Dandelion's life's on the line. Series 2. No such thing as too risky.
Fine. Let's say they take the bait. What then? We go in, I put a sword to Menga's throat and ask him where Dandelion is?
Might not work. Menga's scum, but you have to admit, death doesn't scare him.
Always found that annoying in fanatics. So we gotta trick him into talking. Any ideas?
Maybe tell him you have information about the Lodge. Or about Philippa. Even better, he hates her most of all. You'll think of something.
Wait.
Come on.
No.
Stop.
Still got a bad feeling about this. But tough.
Geralt, remember, I can take care of myself.
What are you talking about?
The hunters. They won't treat me like a lady, but I'll survive. Might hurt a bit, but... Ciri, she's what matters. Do what you need to do, no matter what happens.
Can't promise that.
I'm still asking you to, all right?
All right.
What do you want?
Here for my reward.
What the hell for?
For a witch. Recognize who I got? It's Triss Merigold.
Merigold? Come in then.
Well, well. Triss Merigold. Giving up drowners for sorceresses?
Pays better.
It's 'cause they do more harm. What's a drowner do? Pull the odd fisherman from his boat.
Don't forget turning your cow's milk sour straight out of the udder.
You put her in a cell.
Not so fast. I hand her over to Menga himself, or not at all.
You reckon we don't know what to do with this wit?
Let go!
Vulgar tongue's got no place being in such a...
Try to loosen it if I were you.
For instance?
For instance, where Philippa Eilhart's hiding.
I'll get you!
Shut your gob, ginger whore, and you spit it out!
Thought I made myself clear. I'll only talk...
Menga don't talk to the likes of...
Well, then you be sure to tell him I came by. With my friend Merigold.
Fine, grab her and come with me. But...
You can learn a great deal when you're gripping a pair of pincers or white-hot tongues.
Here's where we split up. Go see Menga. Marigold will be next door.
You can't have her until I get...
You don't set the terms here. Dirk, you know what to do.
You won't get a word out of me.
Oh, play it tough, eh? Just you wait. We'll take a...
Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
I believe I told you not to let...
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This Witcher says he's got...
Anyone can...
We'll start with your pinky now. This little...
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merigold.
Is that who I hear? Have a drink, Witcher.
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage.
Stop squirt.
Kurt, please see why Miss Merigold squeals so convincingly.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'll be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as...
Still haven't paid me for the witch. Yeah, you're hunter.
What of it?
You're damaging goods you have...
This little piggy had...
Don't worry, you shan't. I shall pay you twice the...
Awfully
Well, you've turned in your lover. The...
Yeah, I've plowed Triss.
Oh, yeah. Nearly for...
No. Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll go!
Oh, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on her. Dimeritium ought to...
You surprise me. So, you know something about Philippa, but I wager you won't
It's simple. Free Dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philippa. Tempting offer, I admit, but I must say no. You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for Dandelion in Oxenford. A breaking wheel, flaying alive, and so forth.
When's this morally instructive spectacle due to take place?
When I issue the order, in person. So sorry I cannot be of help. But first, let's see how Miss Marigold fares it.
He say where Dandelion is?
Yes, but... Triss. I should tend to...
No need. Well, mostly.
Sorry. Should have gotten you out sooner.
Don't apologize.
How do I say this? That...
What do you mean?
Manga said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle. Dungeon right under the temple. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Manga gave...
Shit. I'm sorry, Geralt.
After what they subjected you...
He'd never have agreed to help us.
I know. Let's not dwell on this. We should think of...
Dandelion's safe. We don't stand a chance of breaking him out. Temple Isle's impregnable. And Menga's not likely to order his transfer. Or anyone's for that...
Saw Manga burn a sheet of...
Could have been something on it that would have helped us.
So there's no way you could...
Sadly, no. I'm a source...
Let's search his...
Right. Could find something... Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait. Something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here. Give it to...
Could you...
Maybe. If I actually Nothing but dead ends.
Manga's the only one who could have ordered...
Yes.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed. Listen, there is one other thing I wanted to talk about, but not here, not now. Come by when you have a moment.
I either go out another way or ready my sword.
Geralt, over here!
You roast on a pyre!
Never fight a witcher.
Watch out! Turn you to ashes! Degenerate! Only a witcher!
Well? 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 This is where we split up.
Agreed. We've left.
Yeah, but I also... That should do it. I'm going. You should too.
Mm-hmm. Not about to use the teleport, though. See you, Triss.
You there, Mr. Reuven?
Impatient.
What?
Nothing.
I will, soon as you...
Me and Menge.
How bad?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke.
Didn't see it anywhere, and 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have some...
A vault that I need to find on my own. You've not made things much easier for...
That's all you're gonna say?
You lied to... again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't dare...
No, I didn't. But I did deign to help you find your treasure, so...
I jest you not, Geralt. You abused my...
I can live with that.
This time, yes, you'll... And now, time to set...
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me...
Don't bother. I know what happened.
Then take my coin. And a final humble plea.
Looking for a rise?
Looking for something unusual?
Vile strumpet tried to beguile my man.
Hey, you. Feeling the crime too? God, the Reaper's company.
Get lost.
Fucking hey, Oars. Don't know who you're looking for, but you won't.
The second sword, is it in use the first one? So, go with this here. I was nothing about my own business. Suddenly, stop scaring us decent folk.
Smash his face!
Be done.
Yes? Who are you here for?
Triss?
Told her from the start. No men, no...
Don't worry, won't...
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk? Yes, Geralt?
What did you want to talk?
I got a strange message.
Who was it from?
Ingrid Vegelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
Guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
Don't like this at all, but you seem determined.
Thank you.
The servant. How are you supposed to contact him?
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt. I'm supposed to ask...
Gotta be kidding me. He tell you to come hold it?
He doesn't mention flowers. But I won't refuse if you feel like giving me some.
It's a fish market, Triss. Be able to get you some salted cod at best. Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man.
He's expecting...
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters.
Mm-hmm. Fine.
make some coin too, mate.
Trouble?
My man's a sword swinger too. Everyone's always on me.
Do you see what I do?
Lots of blue jerkins. Interesting.
Sleep, sleep, sleep. Mages, mutants, blasphemers, kobolds.
Long live Geralt of Rivia, our savior!
Long as the Black Ones are chasing gorillas round the Kedwen Woods, know the land's safe.
The plague.
Yeah?
Know where I can get the...
Perhaps.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be...
Caution would...
Caution's advising you not to argue right now.
Seems I've got none. This way. It's not far.
Hey, you touched it, you bought it.
A discount. Would you give me one?
Oh.
That's just talk.
Beg your pardon?
Let's fight a witcher.
Me! Leave it to me! No!
Thank you. Let's go.
What did they want from you?
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on them. Maybe... well, recent. Hold on. Where's Miss Marigold? You was come alone, miss.
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Murris, works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Vagelbud...
So what's this about? Be straight.
Lady Vagelbud's son, he's the problem. Master Albert's taken an interest in alchemy. Temple Guard's gotten wind.
Wouldn't worry about the guard, but since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious trouble.
Aye. Lady Vagelbud bought off the guardsmen, since the hunters pay for every mage revealed to them.
Guardsmen took a bribe from the frightened family, then whispered a word to the hunters anyway. Seems Albert needs to disappear as soon as possible.
I can arrange that. Think young Vagelbud can slip out of the house unnoticed?
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding at the Vagelbud's country estate. Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Wants to throw a lavish masquerade ball.
Am I supposed to attend? Help him escape?
Aye, we'll not manage without you, miss. Lady Vagelbud fears the Alps being watched.
It's a good idea. A boisterous bash that'll distract the hunters.
Especially if even half of what I've heard about the Vagelbud's balls is true. Word is, at the last one they served 100 different desserts, and the fireworks boomed from dusk till dawn.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time. Won't be no candied petals or blue roses from Nazaire. The roses have become dreadfully hard to come by.
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Hope we won't have to stay till the end.
You're coming with me?
Of course I am. Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by yourself. Think about it. 85 desserts, while you're still trying to keep your waist at 22 inches.
Geralt, please. How do we get to the residence?
Your invitation. Take it. The guard at the gate will have instructions for you. You're to wear a fox mask, all right?
Think we can head there?
You're kidding, right? We have to prepare. Change clothes. I bet you can get everything we need for the ball at Elliehouse.
Been there before. Eliel's a friend. Just masks, right? Probably don't need to wear a doublet.
A doublet, Geralt. And it's not up for discussion. Take care of that, then come and see me.
I mess you made. Back there and
You'd normally pay for that.
What was it happened to Faltus again?
Oh, it'll ring a day like all others.
Greetings.
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches...
So long.
Won't let them boss you around, eh? White-haired one.
Greetings. Of course.
So long.
Folk like you, on his back. I say you're both.
Greetings.
Glad to take it.
Of course.
So...
Oh, thumbs today. Ah!
Be gone, you!
Once there was a little...
Eternal
Yes,
fire.
Witcher? Father of all fools.
Ah! Self at home. Track mudding all over the lawn.
certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare. You look great. You get everything?
Learn anything else about Albert?
Well, almost none of the mages have heard of him.
So why the interest?
He's easy prey, and that's exactly why we should help him.
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublets chafing my armpits, and it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then, shall we go?
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Fine.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
Scrawny harlot!
Well, now, don't cry. After all, he's not the only man in the world.
Hello, no use pretending you don't know. Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that. You might play the Great Dame now, but before that, Baron Edward...
Enough. The lady...
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the...
Let's go, Triss.
Vivian! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages outside the passive floor.
What a jackass.
I'm not done with you.
Those were the days.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another night for that whore.
I'm a kraken!
Maritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Who is that?
He's an old friend. His name's Maritz Diefenthal. Tell you the story later. Oh, let's look around.
The second sword. Is it in case...
another challenger. Please join us. Sir Devon.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, first you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Gr. The man can afford to lose, so he's lucky.
Not in the mood.
Not...
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Gregor, have you seen Durgoff just moments ago? Oh, apologies. I mistook you for my friend, sir. He wears a similar mask.
General Voris.
Geralt of Rivia, so I was not entirely mistaken.
Pleasure, as always. This is...
A beautiful and mysterious lady. Let us leave the formalities to the event's end, when all will remove their masks. More fun that way, wouldn't you agree?
I would, sir.
And now I must beg your pardon. I really must find Durgoff, and quickly. A lovely evening to you both.
bit brash.
Breathe. Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another night with that whore. My husband is supervisor.
Your reputation precedes you, Karen.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another night with that whore.
Lake sucker again. Lake sucker again.
Come on, Rains doesn't pause.
Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private. Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father. A kind man, but a dimwit. Devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby. A safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret. It won't be long.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Let's look for Albert.
The threatening stride, the gazers refuse. Lock a witcher just once and you're done.
Time to invest in rubies.
Sold him off.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another night with that whore.
Well done, old chap.
Behave yourself. Do what you must, but behave.
And then a colossal boom.
Oh! Lake
Yes.
Albert Vegelbud.
No. I'm a Black Panther.
Oh my cow!
Your mom sent us, Mr. Panther.
Oh, so you are.
Yes. When can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
The men of this family have little luck. Scarron Vegelbud.
I'm so dreadfully dull. Sound like me.
Care to sit down for a spell? relief to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Maritz. What do you want to know?
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time.
In that case...
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and... just blatantly...
You turn him down?
Is that what you... He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than his leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
You're a charismatic leader. Simple as that.
You really think so?
Absolutely. Next thing you know, they'll be calling you Iron Marigold. Could even wear an eye patch and it'd look right.
For a moment there, I thought you were being sincere.
Of course I'm being sincere. Look at me. Didn't blush a bit. Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, bag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh, no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are completely, entirely...
Entirely what?
Nude. Come on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt, coming? Well, Geralt, coming?
Careful.
Miss Marigold, at last! So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there. Under any other circumstances.
Oh,
Albert Vig.
Please.
Nobility's not towards young Count. Try anything, and you...
Cut him! All together! You'll be spitting tea!
Strong fucker!
Come on! Don't pay! Snap your bones!
Oh, I've begun to worry.
Everything's fine, though you should probably send someone...
I'm to send servants to the garden.
Yes.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Glad I could help you collect it. You'll find a good use for it?
What happened at the fountain? It was my fault, I know. The wine went straight to my head. I'm sorry.
Triss, don't apologize.
Miss Marigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
See what I do?
might be a big tournament.
The liquor is the same.
God, a reaper's come for me.
They didn't even fry. Really illegal. All I know is that when they dangle
Back again, Radiant Trap.
Geralt!
Dandelion. I know where he is.
Where?
Dungeons on Temple Isle.
That's not a nice jest.
No jest, sadly. But don't worry, we'll pull him out. Triss has not.
So you must find Dudu in order to find Dandelion, with the aim of ultimately finding Ciri? Sounds like an...
Don't have a choice. I gotta meet Horson Jr. Take care now.
You proletariat.
If I was seeking to get you drunk, madame, you would not be drinking Coca-Cola.
Got a piece like a racehorse.
Ah! Ah!
You these days, they're bragging all of them.
I've had enough.
A fine kettle of fish.
Oh, them folk living fine. Got their cognac and wine, but me had a man humble ride. I won't get on a boat. You won't see me afloat unless you give me some goat humble rock. And when I get dizzy, and my insides go squizzy, to the privy I take my humble rock.
This is not.
Why are you even it?
Same reason anyone comes here.
Invite only.
Incidentally, bloody useless, these crowds. In Temeria, you could say, you met my friend Foltest. Down in Nilfgaard, it'd be, Emperor'd like to vouch for me. With this shot...
That's true. What we got here? Huh? Some fucking ship. Ship couldn't vouch for you? What are you going to say?
Downright need to play one more time.
Who's that?
I'll read it all back.
Stay all kindly.
Another word out of you and I'll take you upstairs.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the black ones, economically.
And you've been getting.
May I join?
I've never seen...
Of course you haven't. It's my first time here.
This... And anyway... Oh my... I spoke to him today. No... You find anyone sniffing around... Take him!
Keep it together, lads!
Let's end this.
Should look around. Beat you half to death. Hey, can you hear me?